Okay, so with great sadness, I inform you that we did not get any new information on upcoming Super EZAs or anything in regards to the special stones. So this follow-up video is being done primarily to remind those of you who tried to hold out for as long as possible, like I did, to actually go ahead and spend these stones. You have basically a day left. I'm going to be posting this video early on the 2nd of January in my time. So that will give you approximately 24 hours from the time that this video gets posted. Let me actually take a look at the dates first to show exactly what time. You have to check your own games to know exactly, but for me, it's going to be ending on the 3rd of January at 7 a.m. Pacific. That's for the red stone, and for the blue stone, I believe it would be the same time. Yes, January 3rd, 7 a.m. So I am dropping this video about 24 hours before the deadline. So for those of you who managed to hold out and you didn't pick up anything because you were maybe waiting for some sort of news, I commend you. This is how you should be doing things moving forward, in my opinion, because it gives you the best chance at the most options. And I will say, even though we didn't get any, new EZAs for this current Daima celebration, we did get a big revelation in that the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta EZA was happening. So I would say that there is still something to have been gained from this. So I don't think that this was a total loss, but this is the sort of practice that I think people should be doing. And hopefully you see this video in time and you're able to redeem your special stones. So let's just go over what I think the best characters would be for this, and then I'm going to ultimately pick my own. We'll start with the blue stone. This is the paid one. So this is not the free-to-play one, the paid one. I'm going to basically be summarizing what I talked about in the other video. TLDR, don't bother spending on the TURs, where you can buy 2 TURs, one each costs a blue stone. Instead, spending both stones for 1 LR is a much better deal. These characters, starting with the blue dudes to the right and all the way down, these characters, in my opinion, are not worth it. The reason why is because their EZAs, while they may have some value in certain situations, they don't compare to the above EZAs. And these 6 characters to the right, year 5s, year 4s, and year 3s, they are only good right now temporarily due to the 10th anniversary warm-up boost stuff. In about 2 weeks from me posting this video, their boosts will be gone. So at that point, they are not going to be nearly as effective as they are right now until eventually they receive their super EZAs in like 3 years. So these characters I also don't think are worth the investment at this juncture. It's really just down to these top 6 characters. Among these, number 1, Gogeta, without question. Even with the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta's arrival, he is a fantastic hard-hitting unit in the context of Majin Buu Saga. However, all things considered, Gogeta is without question number 1. I would normally say go for the one unit that you have the least amount of copies of, and that still goes without saying, but I would say in this particular case, because of how good he is, I think that he is worth even picking up a second copy. So if you have, let's just say 55% for the top row, you have 0% for these two, instead of going for them, I would recommend you go for another copy of the Gogeta. Gogeta is that good. So number 1, Gogeta. Number 2, again, in my opinion, I think that the UI Goku and the Royal Blue Vegeta are both equally effective, and they are both must-have units. They are very good with their EZAs. They can lead teams at 180%, and they can do a damn good job. And also, they can just be all-around very effective units for you. Revive condition for the Vegeta is very easy to execute, just 5 hits. UI Goku has crazy dodging. They both get extra abilities when the revive is activated. So these guys would be number 2, either one of them, whichever one you have fewer copies of, go for that one. Number 3, I would say, is Janemba. Janemba is a fantastic extreme class unit, a pillar in the movie boss category, also a good big bad boss unit, can work on a lot of teams that even includes good guys. So Janemba is good all around, pick him up. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is an attack dog. He is a very strong, hard-hitting unit for a Majin Buu Saga category. If you've got a Majin Buu Saga category team that you're working on, maybe you're running the Tech Gotenks as the friend unit, this guy would be a good option to include on that team. But the downside is his category options in terms of fully maximizing his potential are limited. So that's why I would put him at number 4, but he hits incredibly hard, so he still makes up for it. And then the last of the list would be these two, the worldwide 2019 units, 2020, 2019, 2021, whatever. These guys are older characters. Both of their EZAs are incredibly good. Out of the two, the Buu Tanks, in my opinion, is better. However, once the Vegito transforms, he is incredibly good as well. You can't miss with these units. Of course, these guys are better, but if you have all of them, going down to these would be fine. That's about all I can tell you. If you have all of them and you just want to pick up characters you don't have copies of, by all means, go for it. But this is just my list, my abbreviated explanation for what I talked about in my other video. I don't want to go through the same stuff again. If you saw that one, you pretty much know where I stand on all this stuff. But the Vegeta's EZA definitely does put him in the top 5 in terms of my picks. So that is it for the Blue Stone. Again, this only applies to those of you who bought the Blue Stone back on the 26th, by the 26th of December, because buying the stones is now long done, but selecting the stone characters still goes for one more day. So for those of you who held out, this is what I think you guys should be doing with your stones. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree or disagree. Now, moving over to the red stone, I will say that we actually gained a lot for the red stone, and it comes from the New Year's Dokkan Festival step up. If you guys saw my step up summons, if you guys saw my should you summon video, then you should know that while it is an overwhelmingly skip for the step up banners, I do think that it is a freaking steal if you can do the 20 stone multi on the Dokkan Festival step up step 1. For 20 dragon stones, you are getting, for the 9th character, a banner unit, but more importantly, the 10th character, you get one of these 7 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of these 7 will be given to you, and these guys are all super easy characters. If you look at the red dragonstone section, all of these characters are also listed among the ones that you can choose from. So if you summon here first, you will get one of these characters, and then you can knock that one off your list, because all of these characters are the same ones. The only ones that are missing are the Kid Buu and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but they are part of the bundles down here. Now, in my opinion, if you do manage to pull one of these two, I don't think it's worth chasing the bundle to get 2 more characters for 2 of these stones. I think it's better to go for these guys, because these guys might be more likely to receive Super EZAs. To be fair, though, this guy could also receive a Super EZA sometime soon, and maybe these guys, they're mono leads. But I feel like these guys are better picks overall, because they just might provide more immediate Super EZA goodness. So in terms of my list for this one, assuming you've already first done your 20 stone summon, whichever one you got, don't worry about that one. But if you don't do that, or maybe you did and you didn't pull the best option, I would say Beerus among the known Super EZAs is the best. After that, I would say Broly is the second best. And then after that, I kind of put Frieza, Goku Black, and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks all in its own little tier. So make sure you get the Beerus and the Broly if you're chasing for knowns. Or you could just go for the unknowns. These guys will eventually receive their Super EZAs. It's possible that for the 10th anniversary, the first anniversary characters and the 2nd anniversary characters could receive Super EZAs, because they want to establish a rhythm, right? Every time an anniversary unit releases, 3 years later, they receive an EZA. Coming up on the 10th anniversary, if we're going to be getting the first anniversary characters getting Super EZAs, will they have it be a 9-year difference between, you know, the unit's release and Super EZA, or will they make it where they release Super EZAs for the first 2 years of anniversary? So there's a good chance these two could receive upgrades, so I would look at those as potential candidates. We have no idea what their Super EZAs could look like. And then after that, I mean, any Vegito character will probably be good. Goku Black, you could take a chance with it. Some people were very disappointed with that Goku Black's Int Dokkan Festival EZA, so if you don't want to take a chance on that one, I would say go for the super class characters. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we just finished Majin Buu Saga. I don't know if this is going to be receiving an upgrade. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe the anniversary is Majin Buu Saga, for all we know. I don't know. But I would probably take my chances on these two and Vegito. And I would not even worry about this. Even if you, honestly, even if you didn't get Kid Buu or the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I would still say investing for future characters might be the better move, and getting Beerus. And that's probably the only thing that's changed from my other video. I don't think I emphasized Beerus as much. Beerus is incredibly good. He's one of the best TURs in the game. So I think that everyone should try to get a copy of Beerus. Chasing dupes, I don't think is a good idea. These characters are rare commodities. You never come across them through summoning means. You only get them through these red stones, and you want to try to get as many of these characters as you can before they do the sneaky sneaks and they remove some of these characters from the list. They did that with Kid Buu. These Machiavellian freaks removed Kid Buu right before he got a Super EZA, so nobody was able to pick up that Kid Buu from that one redstone list. So the sooner you get one copy of each of these characters, the better off you're going to be, in my opinion. But no matter what, first things first, do the 20 stone dragon summon. I honestly feel like this is a must summon. because you're getting one of these characters for 20 stones. That's kind of crazy good, considering every super easy has not been a miss as of yet. Do that. But once again, just a reminder, this is your last chance to pick up your redstone characters if you manage to hold out, or your bluestone characters if you manage to hold out. Again, check your in-game times for what time exactly it's going to be ending, but it's basically going to be ending 24 hours, maybe a little, yeah, about 24 hours. You know what? I'm going to schedule this video to drop at the same time as this. So you have 24 hours and counting until this goes away. From this video being posted, you have 24 hours. So hopefully you guys pick your characters. And yeah, we didn't manage to find out anything new, but you know what? Dokkaning Responsibly still gave us the best chance at finding out. I have a feeling that night, this upcoming night, we're going to find out what the super easies are, because again, these guys are evil. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on which characters you selected with your blue stones, your red stones. Are you investing in the future by picking up characters you don't have, or would you rather go for the known commodities, the ones that are good right now? If so, which ones did you pick up? Feel free to share in the comments down below. Oh, I didn't pick up mine. Well, okay, look, I'm a whale, so I'm just going for extra dupes for SSRs, so it really doesn't matter. Or I'm just going to go for the Kais. I guess I didn't include that in the video. Oh, well. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll do something you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.